Hi, my name is Emily. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do an Obi-Ani lightsaber spin. This is easily honestly the most popular spin you can do with a lightsaber. There are a couple of spins you need to know in order to do this beforehand. The prerequisites to the skill are going to be a basic spin, figure 8, and you're pretty set to go. If you do not need to learn these, here's your timestamp for the Obi-Ani tutorial. These are fundamental skills because they are the building blocks to learning all of your lightsaber moves. I understand wanting to move fast and doing them right away, but if you learn them slow, you'll learn them well, and you have them perfected as long as you're practicing perfectly. I would also like to note you do not need a lightsaber to do this. You can use a stick, you can use a spatula, you can use a broom. As long as it's lightsaber shaped, you should be fine. I would suggest a relatively basic hilt. Do not go with anything that is crazy near the emitter just because it'll get in the way of your hand while spinning. This is the hilt I'm using. It's their Scavenger V3. You can tell I spin this one a lot because there is damage to the hilt, but it's fine. Step 1, okay? I don't care if you don't think you need to do it. We're gonna warm up. Do a little across the body arm stretches. Hopefully this isn't messing with my mic too much. This is very important, especially if you've never actually done lightsaber spins like this, because they move your arms and wrists in a very funky way that's not natural. Just swing your arms back and forth, whatever these guys are called. Wrist rolls. Sometimes I get on the ground and I stretch my wrists there. Wow, just like that, pretty warmed up. To learn a basic spin, I want you, if you're a visual learner, to picture a clock. We have a lightsaber here, you're gonna put it to your side like this. Essentially, this lightsaber is making a full rotation around the clock. It's gonna hit every number you need it to, right? We are going to be placing the lightsaber in between our index and our thumb. You can make a little with it, a little blaster, if you will. Put it right there. You're gonna grip it kind of tight, kind of loose, a little in between, just so you have some wiggle room, right? And you are going to take the hour hand from 12 to 3. 12 to 3. It literally cradles right on top of your forearm. It can't go anywhere else right now. This is where you're gonna kind of loosen your grip up a little bit. And then once it's cradled here, you gotta drop it to the 6. And you're just gonna let it do this. Just let it drop down. You're gonna have enough momentum anyway for the spin to complete. So you're gonna re-tighten your grip and it'll come back up to the 12. And I want to note that the blade is going behind you. It's gonna complete that rotation behind you. So again, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Get used to it, you can pick up the speed a little bit. Very simple, very fun to do once you get the hang of it. You can also do it in reverse. So you're going from 3 to 9, parallel, horizontal, drop that palm up to the sky and retighten. That's forward. This is reverse. And instead of cradling the hilt, we're gonna be cradling the blade now, almost. It's not gonna touch you, don't worry. Parallel, cradle, palm to the sky, retighten. The next spin you need to know is the figure 8. You're gonna complete that full basic spin, and once you're back up to the top, thumb is up to the sky. We're gonna swoop our thumb into a thumbs down, if that makes sense, right? So thumb up, thumb down, and the blade is just gonna go back to being horizontal, and once you retighten, it'll follow right back up. All right, that is your basic figure 8 spin. We are now getting into the Obi-Ani spin. I would say this is an intermediate skill, especially if you're a beginner to lightsaber spinning, because it does feel awkward. It's gonna feel strange. Your wrist kind of moves in a really funky, like, it doesn't look right when you slow it down and you actually watch what's happening. The lightsaber's at 45 degrees, and I want you to go from 45 degrees. You're gonna take this and move it up to being horizontal with your body, right? 45 degrees, horizontal. 45, horizontal. Now, you're gonna take your knuckles, which are currently facing this way, attach them to your hip. It feels weird, trust me, it's strange, but if you go from 45 horizontal, knuckles to hip, right? Funky, but just do that a couple of times. This is just gonna get you used to the movement of an Obi-Ani. It's so strange, but trust me. So essentially you're gonna start with a basic spin, and you're gonna start going into another one, which is that 45-degree angle we just did. And we're gonna go horizontal, knuckle to hip, okay? Basic spin, knuckle to hip. Basic spin, 45-degree angle, knuckle to hip. Basic, 45, knuckle, hip. Now, this is where the fun begins. You are going to trace your knuckles on your hip around just like this. Very weird, but trust me. And now that you're here, there's only one way you can go. You're gonna loosen your grip again and unwind. Basic spin, 45, knuckle to hip, trace those knuckles around, unwind. 45, knuckle to hip, trace, unwind. Once you're a little more comfortable with that, now you're gonna do the tracing away from your hip and unwind. Once you actually take off your knuckle to your hip, you're gonna end up with an Obi-Ani lightsaber spin. Again, as you can see, it looks incredibly funky. It is natural for your hip to kind of sway with the motion of the lightsaber. It is only naturally gonna follow the movement of the saber. It is normal for that to happen. Don't try to stop it if it's naturally happening for you. And that, my friends, yes! Tusken Raider Celebration, you did it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I helped you to some degree and it kind of worked for you. Let me know if you got the skill mastered in the comments below. For more tutorials on lightsaber spinning, be sure to subscribe. May the Force be with you, my Padawans. Get one of these, I'm telling you, Imperial Workshop is the best.